Hello, everybody, and welcome to the big chat. Technical difficulties already. So me and Cheyenne are here, but we're in the not right place here. So I need to go tell everybody that we're in a different place because we're not in the right place.
I'm just as confused as everybody else.
Yeah. Well, it's we're in a different. We're not in the show that we were set up to be in. We're in a different one, which I don't know why it did that. So,
interesting.
yeah, I don't know what it was doing. So hold on. Yes. Sure, I closed the right window. Maybe you know what? Maybe we ran over, and that was the problem. It killed the studio. I wonder if that's probably what happened. So, oh well. I'll fix it post production. I'll have to just find all of our regulars and tell them where we're at so that they can come find us. So,
I'm sure they will.
Hopefully. Goodness.
There's Chris is there.
Chris is here. Where? I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Well, this is the right place. As long as you're here. So.
That's what matters.
I was all nervous my first show back, and I didn't screw up the first show. I screwed up the second show. So, yeah. Oh, well. So it is what it is. So, hello there, Cheyenne. Good Lord. There's Harley. She is watching us from, well, I won't say, but she wasn't able to come on tonight. So we hope that everything gets better for her soon.
I spoke with her earlier, and things should be better for her tomorrow, actually. So
I hope so. So she was starving to death earlier. So apparently they don't feed you very well in those facilities. So
tell them to feed you, Harley.
Yeah. Tell them you're going to come into an evil person. Well, we will have you soon. I will have you soon enough.
We'll get you a Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry.
Yeah. All right. So let me open up a few windows, but this show is called The Big Chat, obviously. And we talk about all things Big Brother. And well, you know what? They're in the house right now. So they are in the house.
The call is coming from inside the house,
and we can't see them, which is annoying. So we don't have live feeds because, well, we'll get them in late Sunday night on West Coast time, which is enough to annoy the living piss out of me. So, yeah, that pissed me off. Oh, that other one's on my computer. That's why I can't find it. But yeah, so it was enough to annoy me. I mean, why do you start? The season starts officially tomorrow, and it's a pre-recorded, which makes no sense. Mm-hmm. It's not a live move-in. It should be a live move-in. I don't understand why
Wasn't it a live move-in last time?
It usually is, yeah. For the past couple of years, it's been a live move-in, but they've decided for some reason that we're not having a live move-in. We're going to have a tape delay. I can't help but wonder if it's not some of this woke crap. Yeah, I know. I'll start off the season bitching, but
what would be causing, or what bullshit would be causing a delayed?
In seasons past, they have had delays because they want to use the first week to train the cast what they can and can't say on live TV or out over the internet live. And so I'm wondering, since the past 3 seasons per se have had some, maybe 4, have had some things that were said during the show that upset people. I'm wondering now if they haven't changed it to so they can go back to that format and teach them, you can't say that on the air. You can't do this, you can't do that.
What was said last season that wasn't?
I'm trying to think. seemed like
So I don't,
somebody used a slur. One
because
year somebody
I
referred
took
to it.
some pretty serious notes all last season, and I don't recall there being anything like. I
Well,
mean,
one
you were good
season,
with the stuff going on with the live feed. I was more of what was going on like during the show, but I don't recall anything crazy like that happening.
one season they had some racial slurs, and then another guy, another year, made some comment about asking if the house guests could make rice because they were from China or Asia
gotcha.
or something. Yeah, and then there's been some racial comments, and yeah, it's but well, I mean, people should realize that's what you get with live TV. And that's the other thing. If you're in a house for that long, eventually you're going to forget the cameras on, and the real you is going to come out. So, for better or worse, humans are humans.
It's bound to happen.
I mean, God knows on live with us, I've said stupid shit. So, and it is what it is.
I mean, that's just kind of a part of Glenn as a package deal.
Pretty much. So, but yeah, I don't know. It takes away from it when they do this, because there is a lot that goes on in that first week. I mean, alliances are being formed, and people are pissing off other people, and we're not seeing it. And that is so annoying. I want to see it. I want all the dirt. I want all the juiciness. So, but yeah, we're not going to get it right.
It feels like it kind of defeats part of the purpose.
I agree.
See, Chris, and we just know that you just weren't meant for live TV, sweetheart. But it's okay.
Yeah, well, let's see here.
Some of us just have a face for radio.
Yeah, that's what Mama keeps telling me. So, all right, so here we go. We'll cover this real quick, and then we'll get into some of the intricacies of each guest. Actually, here, let me.
I was gonna say, if you wanna keep that up while we're talking about it, I can go over each one of them.
Okay. Well, I mean, we'll just start off on alphabetical order, and this isn't in alphabetical order, but Adrian, this guy down here, well, he's interesting.
Adrian Rocha?
Yeah. He's a carpenter, and he's
23.
23, and
from San Antonio, Texas.
Yes. And he has basically ate, breathed, and lived Big Brother. He has built, and I'll play a clip here in a minute. He has built props in his backyard that are.
He's probably got a life-size janky in his backyard.
Oh my God. Hold on. You know what? Let me see if I could just share a video and show you this guy. Oh, this guy.
Yeah. So he was titled the, not just the super fan, but the hyper super fan.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I'm sorry, but his face is just pissing me off.
It gets better. So.
Oh God.
It gets so much better.
I need to take a pair of tweezers.
Brother. I won't tell them I make my own slop. I won't tell them I slept on the floor to train for the have-not room. I won't tell them I built my own balance beam comps, my own wall comp. Like the most iconic comp in Big Brother, the wall comp. Yeah, I built that. I have that in my backyard. I do it every Wednesday. It's called Wall Comp Wednesday.
Does that get you chicks, bro? Is that getting you laid?
What? Dude, there is nobody.
You're practicing sleeping on the floor for the have-nots room? Is that getting major pussy? Yeah, I didn't think so. Good God.
Yeah,
I hate him already.
He's topping.
He's worse than Matt right now.
He's probably been voted first on the block. See, and that's the thing. We're not seeing it because he's got to be annoying the piss out of the people. He has to be.
I like picking up things.
Bro. You think you know Big Brother? I fucking know Big Brother, bro.
Yeah, he does have that New York accent, but he's from Texas. Listen to this.
Things with my feet. I love playing with toys. I mean, people don't play with toys enough. And I don't know. There's a lot of things.
Let me rewind that.
What kind of toys?
I don't know if I want to.
What kind of toys, Adrian?
I like picking up things with my feet. I love playing with toys. I mean, people don't play with toys enough. And I don't know. There's a lot of things that you're just gonna have to find out as the show goes on.
Not today, Satan.
But I think the thing I want to bring the most is a strategic game. I've never seen anyone break down the game like I have. And as the game goes on, once I meet these people, I can better strategize, get a feel for who they are, and you can see me how I manipulate, influence all these people to get them like
Shut
to do my
the fuck up.
And I've really excited to see like myself really kill this game better than anyone has before, better than Dan Giesling, better than Derek from season 16, better than Dr. Will, better than any of the greats you could think of. I believe that I could outbeat them in any day.
Wow. Okay. That was Adrian.
Jesus Christ on the cross.
High energy.
No.
Yeah, he's a meth
high
head.
Energy egomaniac meth head. God, get his ass the fuck out of there. Yeah, like you don't know Big Brother. I know Big Brother, man. Like, shut the fuck up.
From Jersey Shore.
No, Chris, I will take Mike the situation over that fucker any day.
So yeah, he has made his own slop. He's slept on the floor. There's nobody that knows the game better than him. He's every Wednesday.
Shut the fuck up. Ugh.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. So
can we have Matt back? I'll take Matt back, please. I'll apologize.
Hold on a minute. Let me do this something.
I'll apologize for everything last season.
Hey, I emailed him. He never answered me.
Matt, do me a favor, buddy.
I need
because you ain't got nothing on this little prick.
No, he does not. So that was Adrian. We'll do Amy next. Let's see here. I'm gonna pull up there.
I gotta. I just seeing your picture there. I've gotta pull up a picture that it made me think of for one of our.
She's 43. She's the oldest mom in the house, and she told her son that. Well, hold on. Let me back up. She asked her son, who's going to be watching the live feeds, if it would be okay if she was at a showman's.
Oh gosh, she's one of those.
And so
I mean, hey, for 43, she looks good.
There's a lot of plastic there. There's a lot of plastic.
But that chin, like I'm pretty sure that chin is pointier than the 50s boobs we were talking about.
Hey, get a little fripple there too. I just noticed that. But yeah, I think she's probably going to be the first one naked. So
I mean, I will give her the credit that she is very well endowed, and she can get naked. That's fine. I
don't know. Things are going to start sag. They're not. They're already looking a little stretched.
But look, that's a damn good picture. That's a hot mom.
Oh, I'm not saying she's not.
That's a hot ass mom.
Yeah, I'm not saying she's not. For 43, she's stacked. I mean,
yeah, she does not look 43 there.
No, she doesn't.
They're a little bit, but in that last picture, she looks like she's my age. Like to me, I feel like she looks like she's younger than me.
Yeah. But I mean, hold on.
That's some. No, but that's some.
I think this was before the maybe not before the lips. I don't know. So what is that under her nose?
Can we see the first picture you had again?
Yeah, this one.
So I have noticed that as some women get older, they do get that. But if she's doing so much of the plastic surgery, I'd be like, hey,
is that like a Botox
I need my second
wave?
smile removed. I need my second smile removed.
Is that like a Botox wave? Like a tidal wave?
I agree with Chris. Some pictures she looks 20 and some of them she looks 60.
She could be in the horror movie.
Because in that other one, in that other one, she looked like she could be my age.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she is from Stockton, California, and she is an insurance agent, and she has been classified as the Alliance Obsessed Matriarch. Yes. Will we get an Angela 2.0?
Well, she certainly is the mom for it. So hold on, let's see here. I gotta hit play.
I'm gonna make smart moves. I'm gonna have a girls' alliance. Hopefully we get good girls in the house that are able to do a girls' alliance, and people are gonna love me.
What do you think?
I don't know.
And why does she look like she was dripping with sweat? Did you notice that?
Yeah, I think she was going for the dewy look.
I don't know.
It's like a wet look. It's a purposeful thing. But yeah, she looked. I don't like it because to me, I'm like, I feel like she looks sweaty.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So,
I mean, we all sweat, I guess, but let's see if I got another one of her. Yeah, I do here. I mean, I think she's going to be the first one naked. I really believe that.
Yeah.
Personality-wise, I'm probably most like Kat. Is it Kat Dunn, I think?
She doesn't
probably
even know
more
her
like her, just kind of like carefree, free-spirited, like lover, like she's fun, she's cute, kind of like that.
Free the titty.
So
in that one, as compared to the first one, I'm getting better vibes off of it.
Yeah.
I'd say for being, let me make sure for being technically the Angela of this season, her vibe is a lot better.
Yes.
Hello, Father.
Hello, Mother.
Hold on, we'll bring that one back. That's
what the fuck.
We'll bring that one back. Hold on. Actually, you know what? I should have done this one to start with, so we could see them all at once and then pick them apart. This is the entire cast. Thank you, CBS, for allowing us to play this. I'm sure that lawyers haven't met us yet.
My name's Riley, and I'm bringing the heat, baby.
My name is Ashley, and I am bringing the spice to the Big Brother house.
My name's Zay, and I'm bringing the energy to the Big Brother house this season.
My name is Mickey, and I am bringing charm and sass into the house.
My name is Catherine, and I'm bringing sass to the Big Brother house.
Hello, my name is Adrian, and I'm bringing the strategy into the BB house.
Kickoff.
There we go.
Hey guys, I'm Kelly, and I'm gonna bring quirk to the Big Brother house.
Oh, I hate her. I hate her already.
And we're bringing the girls club to Big Brother.
My name is Will, and I'm bringing the swag to the Big Brother house.
She's bringing the titties to
Hey
Big
y'all,
Brother.
I'm Lauren, and I'm bringing the fun to the Big Brother house.
My name's Keanu, and I'm bringing the fun, baby.
My name is Ava, and I'm bringing the style, the zhuzh. Thank you to the Big Brother house.
Oh no. No,
hey guys, my name's Zach, and I'm bringing brains and strength into this house. Let's go, baby.
My name is Vince, and I'm bringing my best into the Big Brother house.
Hey guys, my name is Morgan. I'm going to be bringing some sass and some fun to the Big Brother house.
My name is Jimmy, and I'm bringing drama into the Big Brother house.
It's going to be a great season. It's going to be a great season. Yep. Yeah. We'll have more videos of them in here in a minute. Let's talk about Ashley next.
Great. So you get three guesses. Hold on just a second. Let me make sure that I am correct here. Oh shit. No, actually it's the wrong one. I was going to say you get three guesses on which one of those is from Kentucky and 2 of them don't count, but it's not even the one that I thought. Never mind.
Well, Ashley is from Chicago, Illinois. She is 25, but she lives in New York City, and
she is an attorney.
She is an attorney, having just graduated from Georgetown Law, and she specializes in media entertainment. So, in other words, she's interned at CBS. She could be
using that to her.
Yes. And she's interned at CBS already. So, and she's not going to tell them about that. So, she has other experience where she is a beauty queen and a model.
Well, that's like what's his face, fucking Kenny last season, not telling him he's a cop.
Yeah, but then he went.
I was trying to forget his name. Yeah, fucking pussy.
I hated him. So, I don't think I'm gonna like her.
She has been labeled. She has been labeled the undercover Ivy League threat.
Yes, and I did a thing on AI where I asked Gemini AI to review all the players and pick the winner, and we'll see if anybody gets it before the end of this show who it thinks it's going to be. She's very attractive. She really is. I mean, she's not. Yeah, I think she's attractive, but yeah, see, there's your Georgetown Law grad picture. I'm not going to like her because she's an attorney. I already know that. There's one of her beauty queen pictures.
It just not my type. Just not really my type.
Well, yeah. She interned at Paramount Pictures and Sony Music, operates law within entertainment and intellectual. So, yeah.
And intellectual rights.
So, yeah.
That's a good picture.
Yeah, that's another one of her law pictures. She's very cute.
Yeah.
But
I like the simplicity of it.
I'm not going to like her because she's a lawyer.
I know how much you just adore people in law.
Yeah. So now this next one, Ava.
Just shoot me now. Shoot me now. Can we vote out 2 together the first night, please?
I have this weird feeling that she's going to win like the first HOH.
I hope not.
I just got this.
I want Jimmy to do it, and then I want Jimmy to be the first one to win, and him just be like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
So
that face is so punchable.
Well, it turns out Ava Pearl, she's 24. She's from Long Island, New York, and she lives in New York City. And her entire career, she goes to Central Park and she paints people's auras.
Bullshit.
Is that a thing?
Apparently, different people's different auras have colors, and that has different meanings. But whenever I read this, when I read through this first and looked at pictures of them, I was like, okay, so this is going to be like the T-core of this season. And no, get the hell out, bitch.
No, T-core was a lot more classy.
I will crush my enemies in this house by using these go-go boots to walk all over them. Okay, I am not afraid
these boots were made for walking, and that's what they're gonna do, right to my $750,000, okay?
Why did you want to compete on Big Brother?
I want to compete on Big Brother for the money.
Can we
yeah, I need that money. I live in New York. It ain't cheap there.
She's got crazy eyes. Do what?
Okay, but why do I love her now? Because she answered shit just the way that I would answer it. Why you want to compete on Big Brother? The fucking money, man.
Exactly. The money. Why not?
Oh, what am I going to do? I'm going to walk all over them.
Yeah, with these go-go boots. Yeah.
Okay. I gotta give her props for being.
She's got such crazy eyes.
She probably crazy as hell. But sometimes crazy will win you.
Yeah.
And as stupid of a career as I think an aura painter is, I love the crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be here for her crazy. I
still mildly want to punch her in the face, but there is something about her that reminds me of myself. So I'm like, Chris, why would you do Andy like that?
But the crazy ass.
She lifted her. Chris, you saw her lift her leg?
You went there. Oh my God. These boots.
I'm back, baby.
Oh, see, these are the shows I'm not sweating. So.
Love you, Andy. Mean it.
Oh yeah. Let's see. So that was
still mildly want to punch her in the face, but something about the way that she was talking and just the vibe she's giving out of like, it's that I don't give a fuck that I have. So I kind of love that.
This is the guy that's going to bring the drama. This is Jimmy. How old is Jimmy?
Jimmy is 25, and I already don't trust him because he is an AI consultant.
What is it? What does an AI consultant do?
I don't know, but if you work in AI, I don't trust.
In my mind, I'm more of a villain. When it comes to Snap 2, I really do, and I also think I tell it how it is, and I'm kind of a sorry, I don't know if I can say
yes,
but
queen.
I kind of am. So I also read it down very consistently. So I think I'll definitely lean more towards the villain side. But again, a lot of people tell me I'm good-natured and a lot nicer than I think I am. So who knows? Maybe I could be a hero. Maybe a villain who's a hero. Does that work?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm here for his energy.
Oh, he's gonna stir up some stuff.
Yeah, and I feel like he's gonna try to fuck everyone.
I got a clip where Julie says,
and by everyone I mean all the men.
Maybe Adrian.
Don't do him like that. Don't do him like that.
No.
See, the thing is, I feel here's the thing of things that you have to pick up from people is feel like Jimmy is probably a bottom, and despite how loud Adrian is, I have a feeling Adrian is also a bottom. Oh, please, no, don't you do this to me again.
I'm going to have to make a sound clip out of that. Oh, Jimmy. I'm Jimmy's going to bring a different mojo than I think I'm ready for.
Oh, well, see, and here's the thing. So he is originally from Sarasota, Florida, but he is currently living in DC.
Yeah. So
working with AI. So see, another reason I don't trust him. But he has been labeled as the analytical strategist.
Yeah, I don't know about all that, but yeah, Jimmy is going to bring some. Why did I jump? I missed.
Oh, so
oh, I know why I did.
I was just looking down the list here, and I realized that the one that I thought was Jimmy is not Jimmy, and I should have noticed that by his profession.
Yeah, yeah, we're getting there.
Now that I'm looking at that.
So let's go to Catherine. Yeah, we'll get there. Let's go to Catherine next. Catherine, I think she's going to be one of these that has a dark side. I really do.
Catherine Woodman.
Yes, Catherine Woodman.
She is giving me slight MJ vibes, but more confident.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think it could just be the blonde look too, but I like her overall vibe better than MJ.
Well, I'm going to have to pick her because she's from Gwinnett County, Georgia, but she's living in Columbia, South Carolina. She's only 23. She's bringing the sass to the house.
She is a fine dining server.
Yes, she is. She's cute.
They have labeled her the social butterfly. She is. She's very cute.
Yeah, she's cute. So I think she'll do well. But I think she's going to have a dark side to her. I just sense it in and she's from South Carolina, or she's went to the University of South Carolina,
So I feel like with her, it's going to go one of two ways. Either she is going to appear this really sweet, innocent, and then have that dark side, like you said, or it's going to be like she comes across like a goody two-shoes, and that's just who she is to a fault. She strikes me as one of those that's either like can flip that switch, has like the two faces like that, or she just seems like
she's got a, I don't want to call it a dirty side. That would be wrong. But she's like a dark side. I don't know. She just seems like she's got.
Outside of this game, I am a waitress. I accommodate to people's needs all the time, and I can keep a straight face when I genuinely don't like people very much, and they have no idea and still end up giving me money at the end of their service.
Me too, babe.
Maybe, you know what? It just hit me. Maybe she's fake. Maybe that's what I don't like about her.
So she has got this. I've noticed it's something within. He does indeed know about it. Chris, Pinky. I feel like you can kind of tell she's a server by the way that she was talking there. I think maybe because she's a server, that's why she might come across as a little fake, because in a sense she does kind of have to be.
Yeah. She's also, did I say that she's also a competitive dancer and model? So there is that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, she's cute. I wouldn't kick her out of bed. I mean, just saying. Who are we going to next? Keanu. How do you say that? Keanu.
Keanu.
See,
Keanu, like Keanu Reeves.
He's gonna be that one that
Keanu Soto.
So what is a dungeon master, first off? That's what he claims he is.
So I am assuming it couldn't mean one of two things. Initially, the first one is, okay, he's a nerd. He plays D&D, so if he is the dungeon master, that means that he is the one sitting at the head of the table, kind of reading, say, the script per se of what is going along in the game, while the other people that are playing are doing their parts, and he is kind of like the storyteller.
Ah, okay. Well, he's already hiding something.
Either that or he's a king stinky son of a bitch.
I'm going to go with the latter. He's already hiding some things. He is from, what is it, McKinney? No, he's currently in McKinney, Texas, and he's from Miami. But he's already hiding a few things. He's an athlete. I mean, you could kind of get that. Ooh, hear that? That's thunder. But he has
You're probably getting what we got today.
Probably. He's got a gym where he's a personal trainer. He's a kettlebell trainer, a nutrition specialist, as well as a personal trainer. And he is a athlete. So he played for, who was that? That's the Arkansas University, Southern Arkansas Mule Riders. Never heard of them. Chris, is that your team? Or is Dakota College? I don't know. He's one of the, he was a linebacker, and apparently he was pretty good. He almost made pro, but didn't. So he ended up going on Big Brother.
Yeah, it just, so
obviously he's got long hair now.
I love his hair. His hair is great. I am a little confused with them specifying that his job title is Dungeon Master, unless he is like a streamer or something like that, or legitimately he like works at a sexy club and is a dungeon master. But I don't know how in like D&D or an RPG, I don't know how one makes that a career. Not saying it's not possible. I know of several very popular like D&D or RPG games where people, that's kind of like their thing, but I'm not sure how at the top of the list on your resume is Dungeon Master at the age of 33.
Yeah. So
if I had that at the top of my resume at 29, the first thing that everybody'd be thinking. And it's not that I'm in somebody's basement rolling my dice, playing a board game or something like that.
See, Wendell's missing this show. So, all right. Well, let's continue.
But the last thing on him where you had mentioned where he's already hiding some things, it has labeled him as the master puppeteer.
Yes. Well, this is Kelly. And Kelly Anna Noreen Jorgensen has never moved out of South Dakota. She's bringing the quirk. I'm not sure what quirk is, but she runs a farm.
See that?
Yeah, she runs a farm, and she's a web designer. I guess that's how she probably makes her money. It's not through the farming. So
she is 29 years old. Is originally from Burbank and is still in Burbank.
I like her. I'm just not sure.
They have labeled her the quiet observer, so maybe
I'm the one to
will
watch
be
this
the
summer because
T-core
I'm
this
quirky.
season.
I'm fun. I'm gonna bring the fun dances and the fun songs to the house. I'm gonna make everybody do little dance parties, even if they don't want to.
Oh God, please. No.
I don't know if they sped that up or not, but she sounded like Alvin and the Chipmunks there.
I'm the one to watch this summer because I'm quirky. I'm fun. I'm gonna bring the fun dances and the fun songs to the house.
Oh God, we gotta watch out for her. She's quirky and she's fun.
No.
Oh dear God.
She's gonna punch.
What are we gonna do? Adrian might punch her. Like, can everybody just collectively at once punch Adrian?
I think he's gonna be first on the block. I really think so.
I'm already rooting for his ass to go home.
Well, this year you have to put 3 people up like last year, and then they have the chance to win veto. And then from there, they also have the AI arena, at the Thursday night show, so you can get yourself off the block.
Do you think that we'll get a return of Janky this year because of how popular it was last year?
They have already said no Janky. They've said no Janky. So.
We don't. Then we're not going to have a good dance party.
They were danced out last season. So this is Lauren, and she's bringing the fun to the house. She's
Lauren
20.
Dominique.
And she's going to be the Southern Queen from Lafayette, Louisiana, where she's a bridal consultant. I don't know what the heck that is either, but.
So more than likely she works at a bridal shop, and whenever somebody comes in to try on dresses, she sits down with them and discusses what they're looking for, and probably goes and pulls dresses for them and helps them put it on and style it and see what if that's what they want. That's what I'm assuming it means.
Okay, fair enough. I didn't know, but fair enough. She's cute. She's also done some modeling and some acting as well. So,
I can definitely see the modeling.
Is she the one that was also? No, it wasn't her. There's another one. I know. I've already got names confused on people. So, now this next one. All right, this is where. Hold on a minute. You're gonna have to keep me on the rails on this one, because
Lauren. Are we passing Lauren already?
Well, go ahead if you have something else to say about Lauren.
And she was labeled as the poised socialite.
I can see that. She says she wants to be the Southern Belle. So this is Mickey. Now,
okay, Mickey Lee.
Okay, she's bringing the charm and the sass. She is 35. She lives in Atlanta, Georgia, where she owns a business. And it's basically a private nightclub where you have to contact one of the people that work there to set up a date and come in. It's kind of like I don't know how to describe it other than it's a private club in Atlanta. All right, I'm just going to throw this out.
Do you know where said club is?
No, I don't. I'm trying to think,
because this just immediately sounds like a sex club.
Okay, so see here's my thing. She is pretty. She's too pretty. I'm looking for an Adam's apple. I'm sorry. I'm looking for an Adam's apple. I could be way off.
No, she's like right at that. She's right at that middle ground.
I may hate myself for later saying this, but she's very cute. If I found out it's a man, I'm going to be upset. So take all of it back. I rescind it.
Well, and so,
yeah, so I will definitely be the one to watch this summer because I'm going to bring a lot of energy, a lot of flair, a lot of charm, all into the Big Brother house. I will be the one that is definitely going to dominate with nothing but femininity while wearing pink and kicking butt. I don't think you've seen that or heard of that before. So definitely watch out for me because I will be the one to watch.
I'm not 100% sold. I'm not 100% sold.
No.
And I don't mean that offensively. I really don't, but she's just too pretty.
So she's 35, but her job title is technically an event curator, which I'm still full on thinking she owns a sex club.
Yeah, it's a club.
And she has been labeled the social architect.
Yeah. I don't know. She's going to be one to watch. She's cute.
I would say so.
And she's frisky. So she's going to be the one to watch. She's cute and she's frisky, but
I like the attitude she has.
Yeah, I just kind of I don't know that I want to get on board yet. And that's probably wrong, but there's just something there. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just wrong. Now this is Lauren. Let's see. How old is Lauren? She is Morgan. I'm sorry, not Lauren. Morgan. Why did I say Lauren? See, I'm gonna do this all season.
Morgan Pope.
And I also noticed this is an older cast this season. They're all
a lot of 30 somethings.
Yeah, yeah. So she's from Palm Springs, but she's living in LA. She went to California State. She's a track athlete.
She's a gamer.
And that is her full-time job. According to Big Brother, that is her full-time job, is she's a gamer. But she's also done acting and modeling. I looked her up, and when you see the Nike commercial with the girl that's doing the jump, the swoosh, that's her.
Huh. Okay.
So she is
immediately when you pulled the picture up, I was thinking, okay, if we need somebody in like the next couple years to do another live action Scooby-Doo, put her to play Velma.
Velma? Really?
Yeah.
I can't see Velma. Okay. She's cute too.
She looks like she could be related to the girl that played Velma in the first two live actions. If you put them side by side.
Yeah, I kind of see that. So
not so much from that picture, but from the other one.
No, and that was another thing. I looked up a lot of her pictures, and she can have so many different looks. So, I mean...
Yeah, like, that person looks completely different to the next picture to me.
Yeah, yeah.
I think the hair, the volume of the hair has a lot to do with it, where in the next picture, it's pulled back tighter.
Yeah.
And that can change the look of...
Yeah.
Like, it looks like a completely different person to me.
Mm-hmm. But she is the Nike swoosh girl. So she's a professional athlete.
And she's apparently also labeled the digital age competitor.
Yeah, is she a gamer too? I don't remember.
That's the one whose profession is labeled as gamer.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so she is a gamer on Twitch, which we're live on right now. If anybody knows her, hit us up in the chat and let us know about her. She seems to be very nice. I don't have a feeling for her yet. I mean,
you kind of need to see more videos of them talking to kind of.
Yeah, and they don't. That's the thing. They don't have videos for every one of them, which is kind of annoying because last season we had videos for all of them. So let's talk about this guy.
Oh,
it's gonna be your guy. I just sense it.
Riley.
This here is Riley.
Riley,
come here, Riley. He is a professional bull rider. I know it's hard to believe.
From Oklahoma.
Yeah. We've had a bull rider on before. Luther, Oklahoma. He is taking a lot of heat right now online because apparently he left his baby mama and didn't tell her he was going to be on TV. And baby mama's about to have a baby while he's on TV. The baby mama is wearing him out online. He's already got quite a few people pissed.
What with how pissed she is that he's gone?
Yeah. She's like, all he does is drink and womanize. So, of course, there's also somebody from Ava's high school that is trying to get her flamed because she was a mean girl in high school. But that was high school. So, I mean, come on. It was 12 years ago.
I can kind of see that from Ava
that was
a little bit.
So, well, I mean, maybe she's still that way, but that was not like recent. So I won't judge her until I see something recent. Now, if we go into the house and she's like that, then
you dumb hillbilly.
But this guy is.
I live and breathe Big Brother. I won't tell them I make my own slop. I won't tell them I.
Sorry, I hit the wrong one. I know you like to see him, so. Hold on, let me go back.
Punch him in the face. But so Riley is also 27, and he has been labeled the tough as nails cowboy.
Don't I have a video of him? I thought I had a video of him. How do I not have a video of him? I swear I had one of him. That wasn't it. No, that wasn't it. Oh, dang it. Well, crap. That's not going to do me any good because he has some, he's just.
Hello,
weird.
Father.
No.
Hello, Mother.
We'll explain that one in a bit. How did I lose the video of him? I must not have downloaded it. And that bothers me because it was so good. He is, well, here, let's just. He fell and hit his head one too many times. I know that's wrong.
That's what you get for being a bull rider.
Yeah, I guess. So yeah, he fell and hit his head.
I'm quite looking forward to our next
Summer doesn't begin until the house guests move in.
I'm a farm kid, and I have farm kid grit.
You'll never see a more genuine guy than me.
I'm a dog when it comes to competing, man. I love it.
I'm a pastor's kid, and I'm going to use that to my advantage.
Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Crushing my enemies sounds so terrible, but so good.
I'll be the oldest one. Be holding that check at the end.
If I have to be the supervillain to win my money, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Big Brother's back. CBS
do it,
tomorrow,
bitch.
7 Central, and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Thank you, CBS, for allowing us to show that video. Do not have your lawyers contact me this season. If so, that's the look you're going to get.
No, you want to talk. You want to talk about crazy eyes? That's some fucking crazy eyes. So I think he might be related to like my favorite author's family, because there is a picture in the beginning of her memoir of her dad, and her dad's eyes look like that with how far apart they are and just how like they are.
Yeah, he's he thinks he's all that too. So I put him and Adrian on the block. If a woman wins, him and Adrian are definitely going up.
Just send Adrian. We can keep Riley.
I don't know. We got to see more of Riley. So, but yeah. So this brings us to Vince. Now, last year, what was the guy's name that I was all in on?
Hosea. Vince.
Hosea.
Who I am now labeling. So based on this picture, he is now thusly named Vince, aka Dr. Robotnik.
So why does he come into the show with what was that cartoon character that had the mustache? Dudley. Wasn't that his name? Oh God.
No. It starts with a D. I know what you're talking about.
Dastardly devil. Oh God. So Chris, help me out. I don't remember what he was. All right. So he's unemployed.
Yeah. 34, unemployed, living in West Hills, California.
How do you live
out there? Apparently chasing Sonic the Hedgehog while he's out there.
So he's also hiding a few things. He is a professional
he is labeled
baseball player.
He is labeled the ultimate wild card. So
yeah. He was a professional baseball player. He played in minor leagues. He never got picked up by a team. So he's an athlete. I think he's hiding that. But he went to college to be a therapist. So he's got a degree in psychology from a Colorado Christian university. So, there's a lot of people who say that. There's a lot of people saying that it could be Rachel Riley.
Who is Rachel Riley?
Oh, Rachel Riley was the queen. She was on, was it 6, 7? And you talk about pissing people off. She is great at it. She's good. She's a very good player. There's a lot of, I guess we should have talked about the house. We hit the cast first. There's a lot of people out there in X-Land saying that it's Rachel Riley. I don't know yet.
Well, I know this one is all about like mystery and.
Yeah. So but see here, once again, the 17th house guest, are they already in there? You know what I'm saying? We don't know. So
but
they say
the 17th house guest be janky?
No, it cannot, according to Julie.
Julie doesn't make all the rules.
Well, don't tell Julie that. So this is Will. I'm just going to leave this right here. I'm not 100% sure that the private investigators at Big Brother did a good enough job with Will. I'm just going to leave that right there.
What do you know that you're not telling us?
Well, I can't say because I don't want to be labeled that it could be slanderous, but I just said I'm not 100% convinced. Well, on 2 of the house guests, actually, Amy and Will. So I'm
okay. Hey, this is feeling like ageism. You are targeting the 2 oldest players.
He is the oldest player in the house. Clifton DeMonde Williams.
50.
He's 50. Yeah, I said 53. Sorry. Yeah, he's 50. And he's bringing the swag to the house. He's from South Carolina. He's living in North Carolina at the moment. And he is a college sports podcaster on women's basketball. Yes.
Interesting.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. So I don't think that's why
he has been labeled the old school
being in Iraq or being in a military school for 6 months. I think it will help a little bit. You know, sit around and moan and complain about, various different situations where I've heard and seen, some of the contestants moan and complain about. I want to go home. I miss my mom. I miss my family. I miss my wife, my kids. Man, you know all that stuff when you signed up.
Oh, I agree with him. I agree.
Yeah, it's just kind of a dickhead way of putting it.
Well, he's ex-military, so he's kind of matter of fact. So he's seen time in the sandbox and combat. So he's going to bring a rawness, I think, that is going to be unusual. If he doesn't,
well, see, here's the thing though, because he is technically the Kenny of this season. We kind of thought that about Kenny last season.
Yeah, Kenny.
So I just hope that we get in there and he doesn't just wuss out of everything.
Yeah.
Because Kenny kind of had a very similar, like, matter of fact way about things. And then he's the one bitching and moaning about everything, and every fucking week he wants to go home.
Yes.
So
he ruined it for Hosea. But yeah. I like Will. I would pick him if I was going to pick a team of Big Brother players. I'd pick him for this season to be one on my team. He's going to be very competitive. He looks like he's in good shape. And the only thing is he going to be able to relate with the age difference with the other house guests? Because a lot of times the older ones get put up pretty much quick right off. So, but luckily he has Adrian to put that there in front of him, and maybe Amy's Angela. So
here's the thing. I mean, I know we still have 2 more people, but I was just just thinking. So who is going to be the Chelsea of this season?
Probably Lauren.
I feel like Jimmy is going to be the Chelsea of this season.
I can see that, I guess.
It's either going to be Jimmy or
but a lot of these people say things at the beginning of the show that's different from when they get in there. So
it's either going to be Jimmy or it's going to be Catherine, I think.
Ooh, yeah. Well, this next one is Zachariah. Now
Cornell.
He is he's hiding some things from him too, which he probably should. Let me get my notes here. So I got out of order.
He is 27 from Cartersville, Georgia.
Yeah, he's from my area. He's from my neck of the woods. So
he is a marketing manager.
Yeah. He's graduated from Southeastern Middle Georgia State. And he was
something about the look on his face. I don't trust him.
Well, he's a preacher's son. So
okay, then he's probably a little freaky.
Yeah. He's a professional right-handed pitcher. He pitched for the Washington Nationals. Just, I think, a couple innings, but once you got that title, you got that title. He's earned it. So I don't know. He's going to be one to watch. I think he's going to be. There he is in one of his college, or is that no? That's one of the minor league teams.
Well, and he also was labeled as the athletic powerhouse. So he honestly is giving me a little bit of Tucker vibes.
Yeah, I can see that. Let me see. Did I not have a video of him? Good Lord. I thought I had videos of all these people. I don't guess I have a video of him. No, I got a video of him. Hold on. Here it is. Yeah, I think he's going to be one to watch. I'm looking forward to
really dig my heels in and win those veto challenges. I am going to win them, right? If there is somebody that needs me as a pawn when it comes to an alliance, I'm not afraid to do it if it is for the right scenario. And I am very much so willing to play the game on the edge, right? And that's...
Oh, why would you ever put yourself up on the block? Ever. Pawns go home. It's a rule. Everybody knows that. So... he's Filipino and he's 27.
Yep. Yeah, he's giving me, especially with everything that was said there and what happened towards the end of last season, he's giving Tucker vibes on how he's playing his game.
It's funny how every season they get some that kind of fit the certain mold. So yeah, I see that. But don't ever put yourself up on the block. Just don't do it.
Well, you can't trust anybody to.
No, that's the name of the game. They're all backstabbing. So
expect the unexpected.
Expect the unexpected. All right, and so who is this one? This is
Zay.
Isaiah.
Frederick.
He is that's a mystery player. I'm totally go ahead.
So he's 23, but he looks like he's like 30. He's very handsome.
Yeah, he is. He's gonna be a lady.
And he's so he's a salesperson also. He can attempt to sell me anything. That's fine.
He is from Paducah, Kentucky, but he lives in Provo, Utah. He's getting a lot of flame on the internet right now because apparently in Utah, they show who you voted for, and apparently he's Republican, and so he's hated. And apparently he's also a Mormon. So...
I was about to make the joke. Okay, so he moved to Utah so he could go be with the fundamentalist Mormons.
I guess.
That's a shame. But weirdly, because I have watched so many of those Mormon documentaries, if you cut out the pink shirt, he kind of fits. There's a lot of them because there are so many of them that are related, and we're talking about like one woman could have birthed 30 kids. So a lot of them do end up in the FLDS. It's the fundamentalist sect of the Mormons that kind of live like the Amish. They've got to wear the dresses. They can't show certain skin and have to have their hair a certain way. Those are the ones that believe in what is called plural marriage. So a guy could have 2 and up wives. The technical leader is still in jail, and he has over 30 wives, a lot of which he inherited from his father, who passed away, who I'm not complete. Yeah. So that would technically have been his mother, his stepmother's. I'm not fully convinced that he didn't have his father killed so that he could be prophet. Is the leader of, it is a religion, but it is also a cult. Their leaders are called prophets. So his father was prophet, and then after his father passed away, he claimed that he was basically his father renewed, and he was now prophet. But like men can have upwards of, like, his father at one point I think had like 40 wives. So you're talking about a woman, like I said, could have like upwards of 20-30 kids. And
one woman?
Based on what? Yes, one woman.
And he's married to how many of them? Has that? No, good God. He better have a good job.
So I'll have to suggest for you a short docu-series to watch on YouTube. Because I have some of the weirdest interests, but ever since I was younger, I found the FLDS to be very interesting, and I like cults in general, so I know a lot about them. But so if, say, for whatever reason, God told the prophet that he needed to get rid of these 5 guys, he would basically excommunicate them from the church and then say that each of these 5 guys had 10 wives each. That's then 50 women that the prophet then has to disperse between the rest of the men in the group. So therefore, yeah,
like
the more, pretty much. And it was very much like the more wives you had, the higher you were, the higher status you held. Wow. Yeah, it's crazy, but it's very prominent in Utah and Nevada.
I can't afford one wife.
Well, and like the thing is that a way that they keep their people is that like the church will buy up all this land with these homes and everything, bring in all these people to live in the community, but those people don't own those homes. The church does. So then if they decide to excommunicate people, well, then those people are shit out of luck. And because when the guy who is technically still prophet now, when his father was prophet, as far as we can see, his father was doing things legally. When Warren Jeffs, who's the one now who's in jail, when he took over after his father passed away, he started marrying underage women. So he was marrying like 12, 13-year-olds.
His father was.
The son was, Warren.
Son. Okay.
As far as we know, the father, whose name was Roland, it's more likely that he was doing things legally, age-wise. But no, Warren, I believe, is serving life in jail because of all the underage sex, pretty much.
Wow.
And because he got so worried about the police closing in on him, they had created another compound in Texas. And when they raided that compound in Texas, the amount of stuff that they found,
really,
like the cops said, was disturbing beyond belief, because he had recordings, pictures, everything.
He was a religious ditty.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Let's see. I got a video.
And he wasn't nothing special either.
I feel like I'm very adaptable, and I'm good at going with the flow and adapting my game set to the game. Because I feel like every season is so different that if somebody prepares a rigid strategy, they're only doing themselves a disservice. And so I'm going to go in there with an open mind of my strategy.
I mean, I like his approach.
He's giving me Quinn.
Yeah, the analytical. I can see that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that. Well,
I would kind of expect him to be a little bit more like laid back, but he seems kind of high strung. Like he's just going to keep.
Well, that's what worries me about him, is all this stuff's going to probably come up. So
maybe I kind of thought that stuff would last season as well, and it didn't. So it just kind of depends. Now, when you've got fucking Adrian, who's the hyper super duper wants to fuck Big Brother fan, then more stuff might come out, because he might just be going around like, hey.
Let's see what Julie has to say. She's got an opinion.
I think some will be upset.
Okay.
I think all will be probably starstruck. They'll have strong feelings. So it's like, are you going to target that person? Or do you have the level of respect where you want to learn from this person?
Right.
And you want to be affiliated and in an alliance with this person?
Interesting. When she says starstruck, I agree with Dean Rock saying it could be Rachel Riley, but I don't know that anybody would be starstruck.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, yeah, like maybe within like the Big Brother community as being like starstruck in that sense, but if you're using the term starstruck, I'm thinking of more along the lines of like a household name.
Yeah. Jerry O'Connell.
Or because I don't know if on a regular season, because it's not Celebrity Big Brother, it's just Big Brother, a relative of someone who is a household name.
Well, I mean, we've kind of had that, but not so much so. I was on like a distant cousin or something. It wasn't anything too close. Some people have thought, like if you remember last season, they thought that the one that was mom Cirie, I can't even remember his name, the idiot. They thought he might have been kin to oh god, it was a star. I can't remember who it was, but yeah, they didn't.
What'd the person look like?
It was one that had the Hawaiian girl, and they were having sex in like the second week, and Cirie was his mom's in the house. I can't remember his name. God.
Oh, that wasn't last season. That was that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, was it?
I don't remember the name, but I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah. So, the one thing that gets me is Jerry O'Connell. You know who that is, I assume. He's an actor. He is filled in for Julie, but he is a huge Big Brother fan and has always said he'd like to play the game. So when they say starstruck, that leads me to believe it's not somebody that's been in the house as far as played the game before.
Yeah, that's.
She throws me off with that. Otherwise, I was thinking it was either Rachel Riley or the poker player from a couple seasons ago. Well, shit, probably
the starstruck, and then people being mad about it.
Well, and then some other people pointed out maybe it would be a political character or figure, because they have had in Big Brother, they had Celebrity Big Brother like 2 seasons ago. They had, it was one of Trump's spokesperson or lawyers or something. I can't remember her name. They had her on. So when she's just controversial and starstruck.
Well, it makes me. I just don't see them putting a celebrity in a regular season of Big Brother like that, like in the house like that.
But they've never done it, so why can't they?
I mean, that's true, but then I feel like it kind of defeats the purpose of having Celebrity Big Brother.
But just
unless this is going to be.
Well, this is a 25th season, so it's like the big season to them.
Well, but then I guess if they, like, say for instance with Jerry O'Connell, who's such a huge fan, if they threw him in there, and because I mean, my first thought would be to vote him out.
Yes.
But like get him out.
Yeah.
But then I guess if that didn't happen, then if you made it past everything with him and you win, then it's like, okay, well, I played this season of Big Brother. It was the first season there was a celebrity in the house and I beat him.
True. She throws me off with controversial and starstruck. Those 2 words. Of course, she throws you off a lot of times on things. So
it just seems like it would be, to me, it seems like a weird choice to all of a sudden throw a celebrity in a regular season of Big Brother. That just seems odd to me.
I don't disagree with you.
I need to know what's on them.
Oh, somebody sent me a video about that earlier, but we won't go over that. So
I saw something about it, but
that's a total different show. But and see, that's the other thing. I don't think CBS wants to get into the political controversy side. I don't think they're going to put anybody political in there. I mean, I could be way off, but I just can't see. I mean, God, can you imagine?
If they did, it would be like, fuck is wrong with you guys?
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, Harley, it's come into question here of late if there are even files to begin with. So
yeah, there's a lot of people saying there isn't.
But I don't know. To me, it just seems odd. To what I mean, I know that this is supposed to be like a big season for them, but it just seems like it would be weird to just out of the blue throw a celebrity into the house unless like they were doing something, like it would make more sense to me because if say we're talking week 1 they bring somebody in, that person gets voted out, say they bring in another celebrity, and then they could do something where like
playing.
So think of, okay, come week 2, say celebrity from that came in on week 1 is still there. Say week 2 they vote out one of the house guests. Oh, bring in another celebrity. So now you've got 2 celebrities in the house. What if they, like, you see what I mean?
Yeah, I guess we could what if it. We're going to find out tomorrow, but and I assume the house guests have already found out. Yeah, so but then I got to thinking while you were saying that there's been some athletes, and the female swimmer, that she's the huge Trump guy, and I think she had the act or law or something written in her name because she competed against a man and lost. I can't think of her name. She's really cute. Riley Gaines, is that her name? Riley.
I'm not sure.
I think her name's Riley. Whatever it is, that could have somebody like that. That would be controversial, and you may be starstruck. And that's a B player. Yeah, I don't think they're going to bring an A-lister in, but I don't know. If they do bring a player back, I wish. Oh, here we go. I'll throw some controversy out there, Big Brother friend. I want Paul back. I know you don't know who Paul is, but I want Paul back. Paul was robbed twice. So
now, what would almost make more sense to me, if we're still going with Starstruck, if say it was like not necessarily known in every household celebrity, but say like another reality show celebrity, just a name like, that's out there,
like Love Island or Survivor.
Yeah,
it's funny, Chris, you say this because one of the house guests, her brother and her cousin are in WWE. One of them's fairly famous. I as far as I know, I don't know which. I wouldn't know them, but so they could be playing a. I don't know.
Yeah, it's.
And
I mean, it's hard to tell, especially with the theme going on.
Yeah, so let's talk about that here. So let's talk about the house a little bit because we haven't talked about it much. And this is another hint that Julie gave us that is quite annoying. It's right in front of us. Why can't you see it? She says nobody online's guessed it. She said this the other night in her X account, and she said it's right in front of you.
Does she specify what's right in front of you?
No. She just says it's right in front of you. You should see it. I don't know.
I
so
mean, the first thing to me is the skyline, but it's where is it the skyline to? It's like we're eating on a rooftop above.
Yeah. I don't know what's well, maybe it's a fake skyline, but yeah, this is the kitchen, and counted the number. There's 17 there. So
I really like the flooring with like the fake grass.
I like it a lot. Yeah, it's beautiful. I think this is one of the best houses they've had. I really have.
I like it, but I also kind of miss.
Is it a dandelion?
Last season's.
It's a dandelion.
Yeah, it's a very shittily printed one, but yeah, I kind of miss last season's kitchen and how the house looked.
Yeah, they've replaced a bunch of things. In here there's 1, 2, 3, 4 extra plates here. Does that mean something? I don't know.
So, and what were her words exactly?
It's right in front of you. It's right in front of you. Why has no one figured it out? Chris said, "Is that the Death Star in the skyline?"
You know, I was wondering the same thing.
I don't know. Well, it's funny. Somebody said the guy from that plays the Mandalorian is coming on. He's also a huge fan. That would be starstruck. That would be starstruck. This year they've got bunk beds. This is like a train car. That's kind of cool.
So it's like a train car. So
yep, this is like a train caboose or sleeper cab or whatever. And I like how I think they finally get a good thing because, you know, they get to whisper it and stuff. There's microphones on both sides of this with cameras on both sides of it. So I like that. Chris says there was 2 Death Stars. I did not know that. What is this? Is that what is that?
Those are macaroons.
Oh, is that a hint? Maybe their last name? Maybe it's Macron.
Well, we've got macaroons and tea.
That's a hint. That could be a hint. See, you don't know. This is what drives me crazy. And this is the upstairs bedroom. And
that's different.
It's yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
hold on a second. Zoom in.
Which
on the walls over there? There's masks.
On this wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is.
There's a skull and then skull, tiger, and a like a.
I guess it's a bird. Yeah, turkey. A tiger. We get another view here in a minute, and there's dangerous voltage. I like this room. It's like the upside down.
Yeah.
There's stuff tied on the ceiling. There's chairs. There's a table. Yeah, I like it. And so what do we got here?
White, green.
Green. And then I like this too. The beds, you see the bed goes in. So whoever's up
that's like that's like treasure. There's a ship on that giant coin in the box.
Oh, I didn't see that. You're right.
Now, what is that? Hold on. Zoom. If you zoom in towards the middle of the very back there,
that is
a scuba.
Yes, that's an old scuba. There's a better picture of it coming up here. So yes, that's an old.
And what is
scuba.
that sitting right there beside of it?
That I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. We should have counted all the beds too. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6.
2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Yeah, we'll have to get the other wall. We'll have to get a better picture of it. So just, and then this is the, what are they calling this? The Venom room, I think. The Poison Bar. And that's the name of it, is the Poison Bar. There's these, as Julie's already said, these are not real alcohol or wine. But it's called the Venom Lounge, the Poison Bar.
So is this feeling kind of murder mystery?
That's what I was thinking, Chris. Yes. And then you're going to love something here in a minute. Some of these pictures on the wall, a little freaky.
Yeah, there's a sheep, eagle, a goat. There's a goose down there. There's a monkey. Another goat. Something else.
I can't make
now,
that
okay. Scroll over. What is that big picture there in the middle of the wall? Other way.
Oh, I got a better picture of it here in a minute. Yeah, I got a better picture of it. Something you're going to freak out when you see it, when I get to it. Nope, did I go too far? Nope, I didn't. All right. So this is the bathroom. I like this. I don't think there's any secrets in the bathroom. Well, I don't know. There's a monkey holding
the lights.
Yeah. I like the plants. Wonder if they're going to water the plants.
Yeah.
I mean, I like this. This is nicely done.
It's a very nice bathroom.
Yeah, it is. All right. And this is the reception right as you come in. Hotel Mystery. An old sign in with a feather. Or so we had birds. There's you sign in with a quill pen when you come in. And an old telephone. Some roses and a bell. And then what is all this? These are all individual keys. They're hanging. Those are not pictures. Those are each hanging. That's what Julie said.
Okay, now what's over on the other wall? There's chess pieces.
Yeah, there's chess. We'll get another picture of it. There's a raven.
There's another chess piece there.
Yeah, pawns, isn't it? I'm not good on.
Yeah.
I believe that's pawns. And then somebody said there was some secret thing in the globe, but I didn't see it.
That's where they're keeping the booze.
Yeah, that's where the real booze is. And this is the diary room. I like the way they did it. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the wine room.
Okay.
So liquor is a prominent theme. What do we got here? I can't make it out, but there's a
hand table.
There's
there were more birds on the wall.
More birds. Yeah, I'm seeing this little trend here with the birds now that we're going at it picture by picture. There's more birds. Famous basketball player Larry Bird. This picture threw me off.
Okay, so
this is an open door. This, I think, is they go through this door and down the right to the vote. I'm pretty sure, but I can't tell.
Interesting.
Because I'm pretty sure what's an open door, or is that
it
a
looks
mirror?
like a mirror. It looks like a mirror right on the inside there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's obviously a door because you can see the hinge up there at the top.
But
I would bet as soon as you walk in there and look to the left, that's a mirror because pretty sure they had a mirror there last season.
They may have. I don't remember. So let's see. More liquor, more booze, magnifying
glass.
There's
the magnifying glass.
At the Raven.
Uh-huh.
There's a player named Raven on the game before, and everybody hated her. And there was also a cat Dunn.
And there's a cat there.
Yeah, that's an old baseball. A ship in a bottle. And then, but look at that.
That's a door.
That's a door. What does that go to? In the living room. That's new. Yeah.
Well, if it's right there in the living room, it makes me wonder if that's where you've got to go through to go to leave.
No, that's by where you come in with reception over here.
Okay.
So
I was just thinking in comparison to where it was last season, it would kind of make sense for it to be right there.
Yeah, that's a zoomed or closer.
Yeah.
It's a locking door. Big Brother
with a very short handle.
Big Brother doesn't have locking doors.
Yeah, but all the keys.
Yeah. Thinking
hourglass.
Hourglass. I guess that's a treasure box, maybe, or jewelry box.
Globe bookend.
And then now everybody's saying that this means something. 115.
15. Yeah.
Or 1315. And somebody pointed out there was something missing on this, but I never could see it.
Let's see. 1, 7, 8, 9,
Chris
10.
is right. That's the second globe. Did we count the little? Chris, are we counting the little one that was on the shelf? Yeah. So
I can't read Roman numerals except for up to 4. So are all of those correct Roman numerals?
Yeah, those are all correct.
Okay.
Somebody said something was missing, but I don't see it.
A number isn't missing. It's almost, and it could just be because of the size of the Roman numerals. Everything seems a little off, but the only thing, which I guess for when a clock that big, or if it's just for decoration purposes, you wouldn't have, is it's missing the seconds hand.
True. And we can't see up here these buttons that stop it. Or is that a
no? I think I think what you're seeing is the vines and stuff that are around it are just covering that bottom part.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay. All right, let's see here. Chris says the 4 is wrong. 1, 2, 3.
You know, I was wondering that.
You were correct, Chris. It should be an IV.
I thought that looked odd. So, okay, so what numbers do we have so far? We've got 115 or 1315, 4.
4. Or what is that? 14, 1600.
Well, hold on a second. So
I'm putting too much in your head. Good catch, Chris. I didn't see that, but you're 100% right. Good catch.
Okay, so that's 20 so far. Correct?
Yeah, season 20. Maybe a player from season 20.
Was Raven on season 20?
I'd have to go back and look. I don't remember.
But is that the only numbers so far?
Well, let's see here. So
okay, hold on. Wait. VII Roman numeral is
7.
Let's see. Is VII is 7, V is 5.
I'm not sure what the M is.
And M is so M 1 M is 1,000. So that would be 7, 5 of 2,000. So is that, when was the first season of Big Brother?
Oh God, that's been a long time ago. It was like 90 something. It's interesting. 7, 5.
July 5th of 2000.
Was what?
When Big Brother premiered. That's 7, 5 of 2000.
Oh God, I guess you're right. Yeah, I guess you're right.
The American version of the series officially premiered on July 5th of 2000. Okay, so got that.
All right, so that clue's been settled. Another bird with a key. I didn't know. Is mystery spelled? I don't know. Maybe it's French. I don't know.
Mystere.
I thought there was a Y on it.
It's ERY.
Yeah. So why is there an E? I mean, it's French.
I think it is French. And well, what the fuck does it mean? I mean, it's just translate to English is mystery or puzzle.
Hotel puzzle. So, all right, there you go. 1921 with an anchor. Is it an anchor or down arrow? Oh, that's
It's an anchor.
Are you sure? Is that a symbol?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And in there, 1921 again.
Okay. Hold on. What is that? Anchor engineering?
So anchor engineering, 1921.
Okay. So the number 20 has already come up. So
they're going to keep us guessing this for 2 hours tomorrow on TV.
Huh.
Yeah, I know.
I'm kind of here for it at this point.
Yeah, I am too. And let's see. So we got 3. These are 6. I don't remember how many. We'll get back to that again.
Yeah, we counted 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, or 13. It's either 12 or 13.
All right. That's another view of the beds. I think the beds.
There's your cameras
really nice.
pointing at the.
Yeah, we're gonna get all those pecker shots.
Yeah.
All right. So.
She wasn't there before.
Well, no, that's correct. That is correct. Unless this is a different room.
In the other picture, she wasn't there before, but that's got to be because that goat or that ram is the same, and so is the goose.
You are right. You're right. And that's
MJ,
the one that lost the season for stupidity.
And her, what was her
monkey goose?
What was her thing that she won? It's the thing that's around her neck.
Power veto.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wasn't there before. And that just looks like some old creepy picture. Oh, that looks like an old creepy picture.
Looks like an old creepy baby.
Yeah, I got some.
Okay, yeah, see, zoom in. She's not there.
Is that the same wall though?
No. Yeah. Because look, there's your creepy pictures up there. There's your ram. There's your goose. There's your monkey. There's the little rabbit figurine. And there's your 3 pictures. The one in the middle that I said was a baby.
Yeah. And she's got the power of veto. Now, who the hell is she? But she wasn't. It wasn't her. It's right in front of your nose.
I wonder if it's one of those where, depending on what angle you look at it, it changes.
It could be, but I mean, looks like blue.
Huh.
That's blue. The Dalmatian? Yeah. No, that's a little RCA dog, isn't it?
I'm not sure. Notice the background, the wallpaper. Snakes.
Oh shit, you're right. Huh. Yeah. She wasn't there in that other one. All right. Well, there's something. What's this? Just picture of plants. But this is the venom poison room. Don't see anything too weird there, besides for that, whatever that is. And then just another picture of that. And the handle. And there's a door. There's a door right there, but there's a handle there, unless that goes to a secret room. Another view of the wine room.
Okay, so those are like cranes.
Yeah, and lilies, I guess. Wine.
Zoom in on the box.
Petite. I don't have a clue what the hell that says.
Petite. Loire. If I could spell right. RET. Translates from French as Little Lorette, and it's a river in France. Now, what is that bigger? Can you, let's see. Vins de Bordeaux. okay, it's French for basically wines. Wines produced in that whatever region of Southwest French, Southwest, Southwest France.
Your West Virginia showing.
French.
Another view of the bathroom. I don't know.
Okay, so what is under?
Well, they all have to put your toothbrushes and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have always had some place to put your toothbrush, your shaving cream, because all the girls got different types of makeup and stuff. So everybody usually has a box that they hide somewhere.
Okay. That looks quite a cozy bathroom.
Yeah, it's very nice. I like it. And I don't know what this is. I mean, it's something that takes power, so.
Yeah, it almost looks like some kind of modem or something. Like a really fucking big modem.
In the bathroom? Why wouldn't they hide that though?
I don't know why it would be in the bathroom.
Okay. Go near. There's Ben's boxing.
Okay.
Oh man. Let's see. We've seen this picture. It's just a different angle. There's the better angle. So let's see what we got on. So that's some kind of skull.
Okay, so skull, tiger,
turkey,
bird thing.
Yeah. Green,
okay,
white.
So
there's another globe, Chris. Lantern.
Can you zoom in over there?
It's a speaker. That may just be a speaker.
No, that's not a speaker. That's a lampshade.
You're right. That is a lampshade.
Because if you scroll to your right, there's right there.
It's a lampshade too.
Those are, I think it's two of them sitting there.
Like a little foot locker.
It's an old lantern.
I guess. Okay. Green,
now
white.
What? Go to the left more. In that picture.
So.
Okay, so there's hats.
Harp.
That's to hold music. No, that's like a stand to hold your sheet music. What I'm interested in, if you see next to the lantern there, it's
that thing.
Is it like a flashlight?
I'm guessing.
The flashlight seems very out of place.
Yeah, it does. It does. With all these old timey things, that's out of place. Yeah. There's a hat, sheet music. When she announces what it is and says, "Didn't you see it?" I guess it was a flashlight because there's one standing up.
Okay.
I'm guessing this is a toolbox with some kind of plunger hanging.
No, I think it's an axe.
In the room with all the heads. In the room with all the heads. Interesting, yeah. Yeah, you can, yeah. It's right in front of you. So annoying. And I can earn. Right?
So I looked at season 20 of Big Brother and the names aren't popping anything out.
Oh, look at this.
There's 13.
Yeah, safe. And
what room is that?
This is a bedroom. Unless it's a panic button. They do have panic buttons.
That's kind of what or like an emergency shut off or something. We haven't seen the have-nots room.
Well, I'm wondering if this isn't the have-nots room. And what if it moves?
But that's not very
torturing.
Have-notty compared to last season.
Yeah, unless it's very cold and moves or something. I mean, It's a gym.
Very normal looking gym.
Yeah, New York-ish looking.
It's in like a boxing ring.
Mm-hmm. Ben's Boxing is what it said.
Hold on. Go back one more.
Nope,
to the gym. Notice up the top, skyline. Again, city skyline, nighttime city skyline.
Okay. No kettlebells for the kettlebell guy. He's going to be very upset. See, there's a door there. That having a handle doesn't make any sense because that's a door there, but I don't know. The one room we haven't seen yet, I don't think, is the
HOH.
HOH, yeah. That's pretty much the same thing. So, yeah, see that one? We haven't seen pictures from that room. Okay, so the living room, storage room, and we don't know what that room is.
Well, and on there isn't bedrooms or
bunk room in the attic room.
I bet the attic room is the one that had the stuff on the ceiling.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing because it had the old walls.
Okay, so then I wonder if that side room is like HOH room.
No, the HOH room is upstairs, and this. Oh, that's the dairy room.
Oh, okay.
Or diary room.
So okay, so the picture that we saw with the rock and everything, you open up that door. So that other door we're seeing is the door to the storage closet. The shelf with the handle in it leads into the diary room, and when you open up that door is when you see that where it had like the rock wall and everything to go down.
That's the storage room.
No, I bet that when you open up the door that's like into the bookcase, I bet when you open that is when you're seeing the rock wall and everything, and then you head down to go into the diary room.
There was a rock wall in the living room, like the kind you climb. Yeah, diary room. Okay.
I get what like you press the button and it unlocks the door or something.
I guess. Well, yeah, you have to have permission to go in there. You have to push a button and wait for it to turn green. It's just more of the ceiling.
And notice how the ceiling looks in there, though.
Yeah, usually it's
ceiling looks like shit.
Yeah. Another lock. More birds.
Okay, now we got peacocks.
No, it's
now where is that?
I don't know.
No, it's peacock. Look at the thing on its head.
Yeah, I guess it's female. Yeah.
Yeah, see, there's the male.
Yeah, you're right. Well, Peacock is NBC. We've seen that picture. Oh, look at the ceiling in here. Usually they're not open or they're not closed. But we've seen this. That's where you diary room. No, I still don't know where that rock wall is.
Okay, so
the bird.
Another mask. I'm telling you, if you go back, you open up, because the brown door that we're seeing to the left there, that's the storage room. You open up the door right beside of it there.
Diary room. Okay.
Whenever you open up that door is when you're going to see that like the rock wall with the vines and stuff, and it'll lead down that'll be like a little hallway that you have to go down there to get into the.
Well, they did have a room you had to crawl through at one point in time, one season. It's a pigeon. I think it's a pigeon.
Yeah, just a pigeon mask.
Creepy looking. Now, look at this clock. The floor is still wrong. The hands are missing.
But no hands. I think that might be the same clock. If you look at the vines around it.
Damn it. I think you're right. Sorry, we got to go way back. So we've got two things that have changed. I don't know. No.
Okay. So you notice right below brick wall and then the gray right there. Okay, now.
Let's go back. All right.
Yep.
No. All right. So.
Okay,
right.
so we've got MJ's picture that's gone and went away. Now we've got clock hands
Missing.
that have gone and went away.
It's funny. I've not heard anybody say these things on there. I don't know what the hell this is, so I just think it's just an ad. So this picture has been updated. They're saying that the have-not room is over here, so it's not the sleeper car. It's not the attic. The have-not room, but we haven't seen it.
Can you zoom in down there near the diary room? What does that say right there? Okay, yeah, see, hidden door.
Yeah. It's the only one.
But where is
the door
the
to the
HOH room? That too, but where's the HOH room?
I think it's just upstairs, but we'll see if I think there's another map. There's the keys again, and this is right as you come in, so this can't be that other room. That's too
And
small.
if you looked at some of those, they were
Hotel
crooked.
Mystère. And there's
The same date.
20. More birds. What the hell is MJ's birthday? She's got to be older than that.
What was last season? 27?
No, this is 26. This is 27 now.
Okay, can you not just show me? Does she not have a Wikipedia page?
She should. Yeah, she's missing.
Okay, hold on. This is her birthday is 4/15 of 02.
4 was wrong. It was 1:15. Seen that one. That's when you come in and leave both ways. And it's just a zoomed out picture, and she's not on that picture again. Just a close up of the bar. And a cat. What if it's more than one player coming?
And then right there is another bird. It's another raven. 2 of them.
Yeah. That's a gun.
Mm-hmm. You just now noticed that?
Yeah, I did. I'm a little slow. guess that's just a picture of the decor. I don't know what room this is.
That's the wine room.
Wine bar. Yeah, yeah. All right. Let's see. Zoomed in on the keys.
Well, go back to the keys for a minute, because it was something I noticed on one of the other ones. Whenever you see the very top row, very middle one is crooked.
Mm-hmm.
And when we saw the bigger picture at reception, there were a couple other that were like that too. Like that key has every opportunity to be able to be hung in the middle and for it to be hung straight, but it's hung wrong. Or to be hung semi straight, but it's not.
Yeah.
So that makes me wonder.
Okay, so we still haven't seen the HOH room or the HOH bathroom. There's Bob's gym. There's Venom's lounge. That's
so first floor camera cross.
Yeah, I guess that's where the staff goes.
Huh.
It's at the stairs, I guess, going down, yeah, and then coming up. So we still haven't seen the HOH room. That's the okay. Here now, now this door is open. It shows an open door there. Doesn't even have a.
Well, yeah, and now it's showing, more of a hallway there too. So I'm wondering, can you zoom back to see the whole thing? So my question is, where off of this is, because we're missing the gym and everything.
Well, this is downstairs only. But then why would
it seems like it would be a little odd to me for the gym to be upstairs.
Yeah, because I thought last year, wasn't it the have-not room? This is back to the attic room. Which
no, the gym was just in a completely separate room last time.
What was that?
Whoever's taking the pictures.
I guess so, yeah. The cat.
More cats and another rabbit.
Another globe, or it may be the same one. And then somebody said this had some meaning too, but what?
Good luck finding out where.
Well.
Oh.
Well, shit.
Okay, so we've got 20
degrees, 31 foot south, 24 east.
20 degrees, 30 south, 24 degrees east.
Yeah, I'm not.
So it didn't put me at 31, but it said your coordinates 20 degrees, 30 south, 24 degrees east refer to a location within the country of Botswana.
Where the hell is Botswana?
Southern Africa.
Okay. No idea.
Hold on, let me see. Could you go back to that for just a second?
This here.
So, let's see, 20. Do I have a button to be able to put in degrees? Yep. 20 degrees, 31 south, 24 degrees east. Well, that didn't help me none.
You're still in Botswana?
20 degrees, 31 south, 24 degrees east. That didn't
help.
put me anywhere. On Google Maps, it is just putting me around Africa.
Okay. Don't know what the heck that would mean, but okay.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know. When I typed in that specific, okay, veto, B, Botswana.
Okay. I don't. Okay, I'm not going to argue. Here's the house again with the correct days. Nothing different. All right. Do you know what language this is?
I can't see it close enough to be able to tell. Just seeing a
send
lot
you-
of keys and the medical symbol.
No. That is a language. That is a old ancient language that witches used, and they used details like they used keys and medical signs and those logos and stuff to cast spells. It's dark magic witchery. I'll send you this picture. I haven't figured out how to decode it yet.
The symbols to me don't look like I'm seeing the other little symbols. They just look like sigils, which sigils can be a number of different things. Like just like right where your mouse is. Do you see the bottom of the key?
Right there.
If you go left,
right there. Is that runes?
So the runes or sigils. That second one from where your mouse is a protection one. That looks like two X's on top of each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I used to carry different sigils and runes like in the back of my phone for.
Well, this means something in some witch language, and so does this stuff. I'll send you this picture if you want to try and decode it, because I think this is going to be a key to it. Somehow, this has got to be. Because why would and then where is this wall?
Okay, so the XX one that I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
In tarot, it means judgment, but if it's upright like that, means awareness, protection, love, family, fertility, growth, development, and success.
Okay. What's the I that looks like a G?
is very similar to the like the Egyptian eye.
That's, I mean, in my world, that's caduceus. More snake. Okay, so you saw snakes earlier in Wings. Birds. I mean, but that is a medical. Let's say that's the Israeli medical sign, but Google also says it means something in binding. But my other question is, where in the hell is this wall? We've seen every wall we thought.
Yeah, send me that. But that I believe that eye that we're seeing is basically the witchcraft version of the all-seeing eye.
Well, that would be Big Brother. See, there's something in that one. I know, because why would you just have a picture of, or is this a wall or is this a picture? We don't have any reference to it.
It looks like it would be wallpaper somewhere.
Yeah, that's another diary room, I'm guessing. And so I guess there's two. Yeah, there's an upstairs and downstairs diary room. So yeah, HOH room, Bob's. Yeah. Venom Lounge overlooking the kitchen, which would be down here. But the HOH, or no, the Have Not room, it doesn't have a door. Or didn't, in the first drawing, it didn't have anything. There's a cat again. I don't remember if in the other picture it was wearing a key or not, though.
I don't remember either, but we also saw it at a bit of a different angle last time.
True. People's Edition, roundabout for.
Hold on,
roundabout for George's.
Roundabout for George's Miss something.
Oh, hold on, I guess I can do it. Hold on.
Am I?
Oh shit! Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just realized I could do that.
Miscellaneous?
People's Edition. Google that, see if that means anything. Who the hell are the four Georges? And this is
let's see. Roundabout.
Sorry about
for George's. I need you to go MISCELLANIES.
I think it's an X. Well, see what comes up.
So that is apparently miscellaneous, or however that's pronounced, is there are books called The Four Georges, the English humorists, roundabout papers, etc., etc. It's just a book, really.
I want to go back and look, but I don't remember there being. I don't remember the cat having purple eyes, a key, and I don't remember there being any writing, because I specifically remember saying I don't think there's any writing on any of these books. So we'll have to go back. Well, luckily we can, because that's the last picture. So let's just do it this way. Where's my cat? Oh shit! Easier said than done. Oh. Good Lord, I'm blind. I don't see the cat. It was just right here.
So those books were apparently published in 1878.
And this picture was in there with no context. So maybe that's the HOH bedroom and they've got it fogged up so you can't see. Maybe there was no context. And here again is some of your symbols. So maybe that's the HOH bathroom. I don't know. We found that cat again because now that's annoying me. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. And none of these. See, none of these look like they have any words. Table of contents. That's the only one I see there. I can make out. There's more keys. And can't read that. More keys. Shit. Maybe Chelsea's coming back. Hold on. Can I see the cat from this angle? The cat's missing in this picture. Where's the cat? Wasn't he right there? And there's
you're not sharing your.
Oh shit! Sorry. Hold on. I'm sitting here going, Nick, can't you see this? Come on, there we go. So it had a VB in one, and the cat's gone in this one.
I think where was that page I was just on?
It looks like that's where the books are. It looks like the cat was sitting right there.
Yeah. According to Reddit, people have already named the cat, and its name is Louise.
All right. You're going to be up all night reading on Reddit trying to figure this out. Well, you probably got to work tomorrow, so I guess not. And the cat's not in that picture either. I don't remember. Was the rabbit in the last picture?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm getting sleepy, so I don't know. I'm losing it. The cat's not in that one either. And neither is that VB. Oh, shit. No cat. Still no cat. I thought I had two pictures of the cat, did I? Yeah, I guess you just can't tell. He does have a key and looks like purple, but he was missing in the other pictures.
What's getting me is the BB.
I'm trying to think of Vanessa. There was a house guest named Vanessa. I don't remember her last name. I don't know. I'm gonna send you that. I'll send you the picture. But yeah, so quite a mystery.
I'm gonna screenshot this and see what you think on this one. This is on the Big Brother Reddit page.
Derek was a detective, but I don't know who she is. Was she a former house guest?
It says so. Somebody said, and she placed 13th with 9 votes against her. I haven't connected the number 8 yet. I think it's unlikely, but the silhouette does look like her, doesn't it?
I guess. Chris says multiple clues appear to point to the return of former Big Brother house guest and Amazing Race winner Derek Exio. I don't know who he is right off the top.
Where are you collecting this information from, Chris? Because don't be throwing bullshit out into the universe when I'm in detective mode.
I'm not sure.
If you throw me off, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull up. I don't remember. I think I know which one he was.
A lot of people on Reddit are thinking it might be Dr. Will.
Because it's a hotel, yeah. Well, he's 28 years old. He was born March 20th of 97. Well, Chris' telling sign is, have they tweeted? Because they would, but they could have somebody doing their social media for them. But
I don't know, Chris. You got all the answers. You tell me, buddy.
Well, he was on Big Brother 23. He was co-host on Big Brother Reindeer. Well, I remember that now. Yeah, he was. Well, I felt bad for him. I felt bad for the girl in that season too. I can't think of her name. Her right there, whatever her name is. Well, you're not seeing my screen. I can share the screen. No, it's not that big a deal. Yeah, that's Derek. I don't know if you remember him. I can't remember the girl's name.
No, but the silhouette does kind of match. Oh, and the next one under that said, since Derek is literally a detective, do you guys think he'll show up this season?
I'm sure he's going to make an appearance. Well, okay, so we have two
Derek. Whether it be through video packages, references, coaching, coexisting, or even playing, do you think Derek popping up this season?
He has said he'd never do it again because he had the perfect season. He was never on the block once. Now I don't know. See, there could be code there. I don't know how many comps he won. He won a lot to keep himself off the block. And Derek went up as a pawn and got sent home. And there was a lot of pawn references. I don't know why the cat would be missing though. That's all throwing me off. What is? Oh, that's interesting, but I don't know that it means anything, but that's interesting.
Well, no, it just shows you where everybody is on the map.
Yeah, I like that. I'll keep that one. But I can't. Yeah, she was. No, I can't think of her name.
she had a funky last name. I eventually saw it the further down I scrolled in the comments. But apparently everybody in the comments was like, "Dear God, please no, let it not be her."
I can't remember her. She won, didn't she?
No.
Well, okay. Some people would be starstruck. Others will say it's controversial. Huh. Huh. I don't know. We talked for 2.5 hours about this. It just hit me.
We're on a manhunt. Somebody posted on here that apparently this season's live feeds will likely let you rewind up to 24 hours.
Well, they said that they were taking that away from us.
So so then somebody had shared, so the Big Brother 27 live feeds page is up, and it looks like at this moment you can scroll back up to 24 hours. This in no way confirms that the flashback feature is back, but a hopeful sign nonetheless.
Yeah, Mike Bloom was tweeting out all day that he had an inside source. And Mike, if you ever watch any of my shows, I love you, but I don't know that I am with you on this one, on that one.
Yeah, somebody just mentioned here because somebody said, "Will we find out who the mystery house guest is tomorrow?" And they said, "Or later in the week. I'm curious because we found out the last 2 years." And somebody said they see it ending on a cliffhanger, but then somebody said they introduced Cirie at the end of the Big Brother 25 premiere episode, right? So probably something like that.
Yeah, she was in there pouring champagne when they all came from outside. So, but that would only make sense because we're getting the feed Sunday night. I think midnight, which is going to be 3 a.m. for us, which I'm not going to be up for. I say that now.
You probably will be. You're always up that late.
I'm usually up late, but that's a little late for me. But yeah. So there you go. Everybody, we will know in what let's see, 195 18 hours. So we will see. Is that you?
Yeah, it's just something you, oh God, fucking Adrian, get off my fucking screen with your fucking caterpillar ass eyebrows.
Adrian.
No, that's just a link to the Big Brother subreddit, and there's a video that they're doing that we can use for something later.
Okay. So you free tomorrow night after the Big Brother show?
What's tomorrow?
Thursday.
Mm-hmm. No, I have
you have to wash your cat.
Bracket I have Bracket Bastards tomorrow. But I am free Friday.
We're more important than Bracket Bastards.
It's a Will Ferrell episode, and Freddie hates Will Ferrell, so I've got to go give him shit.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. All right, well,
we'll
be back Sunday night.
Yeah, at some point.
Well, yeah, because the next episode is Sunday, so we'll have a show after Big Brother Sunday night, and then we'll have one next Thursday after the show. So,
I would highly suggest for anybody that wants a hell of a laugh to go over to Spotify for Bracket Bastards and check out our latest series. It's called Versus right now, and me and Logan have an episode of us battling out the best fucks celebrities we would fuck. It's pretty great.
Okay.
And he's got a 30-minute Bastards Backstage that I frequently pop in on, which is pretty great. So highly suggest checking it out.
Yep, I started it. So, well, I'm guessing Grimace shakes that probably at this moment it looks like only 2, and you're one of them. So we're running really late.
I wish that that episode of His Bastards Backstage was like recorded like this like to this. Post, because there were so many times where it's just how everything was positioned downstairs at his place where we were filming that I would start laughing and like do that, and I looked like I was sucking his dick the whole time. So it was fun.
All right. Well, we will be back tomorrow night. Well, not me and you, me and Harley, if things go well for her. Hopefully they will. If not, I'll be here tomorrow. So, well, it looks like just you, Grimace. You're our lone one. Thank you, Grimace. Remember to hit the thumbs up button, Grimace, if you're on YouTube, which you are. But we'll be back tomorrow night. I will be with Harley.
Subscribe, Grimace.
Yes, and subscribe. Everybody on YouTube that's listening, we it's funny. We've been on Yerg's radio talking about a visual thing. So on any of the people that have managed to stay listening to us on Yerg's radio, please come over to YouTube, search out the Sportcat shows and subscribe, because not all of the Big Brother shows are going to be on Yerg's radio because of some conflicting times. So everybody make sure to come over to the Sportcat shows, pair our normal guys with a Z, and hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and help us get to 1,000. Let's hope by the end of Big Brother season, we can get to 1,000 subs. That would get us monetized because we do finally have the watch hours. And prior to me getting, well, whatever you want to call, I was doing shorts and was getting some views on them, which is another thing that you have to do. So I've got a short.
Getting close.
Yes, we are. And I got a short in the can that Mrs. Sportcat is telling me not to release. So that just means I'm going to do it. So you've seen the video.
Which one?
It was the TikTok where she was pranked.
Oh.
Yeah, I've
that one that you sent me?
Yeah, I'm going to clip it and make a short on it. I think it'll be a short. So I thought it was cute and funny. I caught on to him. She didn't. She was annoyed by it. Oh, she was annoyed by it. So if you watch the short of me, or did I put that one out? Yeah, I think I did, where Mrs. Sportcat was mad. I put it out as a short.
Well, I don't know. I just know what you sent me. It was posted on his channel.
Yeah, it was on his channel. I've clipped it. So I'm sure he didn't seem to, his producer didn't think he would mind. He told me to go ahead.
So is he like, where is he from?
He's from East Tennessee. He's in Alcoa.
So he was just wandering around and.
Well, that's his skit. He went into Dollar Tree. He had a Dollar Tree vest on in one of his skits, and he's like, "Hey, I'm here for my first day of work," and everybody was like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" And they had him like stocking shelves, and it was funny. So yeah, he's got a funny channel. And then he got thrown out by the police in another store where he tried that.
I like that. It was his first day as a blue collar worker.
Yeah. So if you look at the YouTube short where I'm talking about Mrs. Sportcat being mad as a wet hen, that is what had happened prior to that at the store. We were in a grocery store then, and that we'd been in that other store before that, the farm store. And she was mad as hell. And oh God, I wish I could have recorded it. We had, what was his name? Tyler, the food produce manager. It was his first day. It was literally his first day. He had transferred from a store that was further down the highway, and they brought him here because the produce section needed it. And he was mad as hell. I hate this place. There's not enough workers. Blah blah. And I just kept stirring him up, and she was like, "Can you go?" And I'm just, so what you think? I said, yeah, it's some shame you can't get these damn people to work anymore. I swear. She was getting so mad at me. And the more angry she would get, the more Southern I'd get. I go, yeah, I know. I tell you, I can come work for you in the produce section, but I can't. I'm mentally retarded. And and the guy was buying every bit of it. It's funny as shit. And she was getting so mad at me because she had just been pranked. Here I am talking like a redneck to Tyler, the angry produce manager. He was like throwing the vegetables. I wanted to record it, but Beth said I shouldn't. Then I'd probably get in trouble. But he was angry. So yeah, she was having a bad day, and so I made that short. I was trying to get her to blow her top, but she wouldn't do it. But yeah, so. But yeah, so you can check that on my shorts, and I've got that other one in the can. Mrs. Sport kind of saying I shouldn't put it out, but
oh no, 1,000% you should.
Well, she says,
sorry, Beth, but 1,000% should.
She says Mrs. Sportcat should be heard and not seen. So I can't blur it out. I can't figure out how to do that. So, but it's just funny. So she'll get over it. So. It's not like anybody doesn't know me, doesn't know who Mrs. Sportcat is. So, but it was funny. But yeah, so check that out. Everybody, Yerg's Radio. Thank you, Yerg's, for allowing us to tickle your ears. And of course, we are on every one of his channels right now. And for the world of me, I can't remember Rainbow Radio, Right Talk Radio, Left Talk Radio, Conservative Talk Radio, Forward Talk Radio, Sports Talk Radio. Hell, I don't know. He's got like 20 of them. So thank you, Yerg's, for allowing us to be on your channels and tickle your listeners' ears. But everybody come over to find us here on YouTube under the Sportcat Shows, Paranormal Guys. Next week, I'm going to try and get back to my regular shows if things go well. And I will also be back on a Thin Line Rock Station too. So yeah, I'm hoping everything goes well and I can get back in my flow. I was very nervous tonight. So I needed this show to kind of laugh and cut up a little bit since I didn't want to act stupid on the Paranormal Guys. So, and we've run in way too long, but we need it. Me and you needed to chat and catch up, and we've enjoyed Chris in the chat here. Mm-hmm. If Chris is right and it's Derek, you're going to be mad. So
nah, I need to hear his explanation on why it's Derek.
Yeah, he'll have to explain that. Maybe he can. We'll know tomorrow. But Julie says it's right in front of your eyes. Why don't you see it? I got nothing. So damn it, Julie. Maybe Julie's gonna throw the mic down and walk into the set and go, "Hey, I'm here. We're playing. Game on, bitches." I would be there for that.
And I think they might be like scared to vote against her then.
Yeah, nobody vote Julie out. I guess he sent you the link.
Sent the link.
He said he sent you the link. He didn't send me the link, but he sent it to you, I guess. Everybody likes you more than me. God, they like Harley more than me. They like Amanda more than me. Nobody likes me. I disappear for
Chris,
6
I ain't
months.
got nothing.
I don't know where he sent it, so he knows where we are on Facebook. So, all right, well, we're gonna get out of here because it's about 200 degrees above hell up here. So, in the attic.
Yeah, I need to turn the freaking air on.
It's on, but I'm in the attic, so here. So, but much love. If you are available Sunday night, come on and join us, so you can be pissed off at Julie too. So, and your buddy Adrian. I've got to strip some clips of him for my. I gotta find what was her name from last year. If you can hear this, please send help. I gotta find that one too. So the little Latino girl that was Tucker's squeeze. They broke up. Rabina. Yeah, they broke up. So, but it's amicable. So
okay, Chris, do you have more than one article to prove your theory? I'm gonna need more than one article that was written 2 days ago. Okay.
And by the way, Chris, you're welcome for me getting you addicted to another show. So I got Amanda addicted. I got you addicted. I'm now getting Harley addicted because she's like, well, I've watched some of the old seasons, but I just she never watched the live feeds. And I'm like, oh, no, you got to watch the live feeds. And she's like, okay. And I was like,
all right, Chris, then you have no basis. You have no basis.
I was like, you have to watch the live feed because that's where you get all the dirt. So.
Well, it's funny as I was talking to Logan about everything. I said, like last year was my first year watching, and apparently like last year was his first year watching in like 4 or 5 years. So let's see if I can.
Yeah, Logan, if you're listening, twist your arm. You got to get in here too. So. Hey, maybe he can.
Oh, it's past his bedtime, but
okay.
I'll have to put his journalism skills to use and see what he can figure out.
See if he can break that witch's code. So I sent you the picture. So.
Now that'll be my job, but
yeah. Sent to Tiffany and she just said, "Where'd you get this? Don't show me this." The hell? So. I don't know. All right, we're getting out of here. You'll be on Bracket Bastards Thursday, but it won't air until later, I assume. So
yeah.
So yeah,
it'll be I think like next week before it'll be out. But just go over to Spotify, check out Bracket Bastards, and you can like I said, check out Logan and mine's versus episode and Logan's Bastards Backstage. And if you want a hell of an episode to laugh your ass off on, Rule 34. It's one of the more recent episodes, Rule 34.
All right.
I will go ahead and spoil it that the porno by the title Edward Penis Hands did in fact win.
I think the guest earlier tonight wanted to get a little bit more into porno, and I was kind of trying to stay away from it. So
me and her could have talked all day.
I kind of think she wanted to, but I was like, yeah, I'm not my first show back. Plus, I don't know, you may be pissed off those editors, and I just got new friends. So everybody have a great night. Or great morning now. I will talk to you in just a few hours when Julie tells us who the hell the mystery guest is. See you then.
Chris, you're going to be wrong.